Hello, I'm Inat, and I'm CEO and co-founder of Emedgene. We empower geneticists to diagnose genetic conditions. Close to 1 in 10 people in the Western world live with genetic disease. These are serious chronic conditions that, if aren't diagnosed in time, can have dramatic impact on patients' health. But here's the thing. Genetic diseases are really difficult to diagnose. There are 8,000 genetic diseases that are caused by mutations that are mostly unknown, and they present themselves with different symptoms in different patients. This is why it takes 7 years, 8 specialist visits, and 3 wrong diagnoses before reaching the correct one. Clinicians call it the diagnostic odyssey, and it costs the US health economy approximately $100 billion every year. People tend to think of genetics as the science of biology. It's actually data science. A geneticist receives DNA in digital format and searches for a mutation, a change of just 1 letter in a patient's 3 billion letter DNA code. His job is to determine how this mutation can eventually cause patient symptoms. Essentially, he performs a full-blown research and considers countless of logical paths within hundreds of thousands of genes, proteins, and biochemical mechanisms. There are only 500 genetic experts in the US today, and they spend hours per case and diagnose only 30% of patients. Emedgene introduces the first genomics AI platform that can pinpoint the cause of genetic disease. Our platform gets clinical and genetic data and automatically identifies the disease-causing mutation along with the evidence to support it, essentially performing research on the fly. Other genetic analysis tools leave the interpretation work to the geneticist, but our platform utilizes NLP and deep learning algorithms to scan scientific articles and databases and identify biological cause and effect relationship. Geneticists using our platform diagnose in minutes versus hours and solve twice as much cases. And just last week, one of them prevented clinicians from mistakenly implanting a father's liver into his child. After mapping the first human genome and the introduction of cheaper sequencing technologies, it is now time for the third disruption: genetic diagnostics at scale. For the past year, we worked with leading hospitals, helping them establish diagnostics as a profit center while improving quality of care. And the Ministry of Health recently chose us for a countrywide distribution of our platform. Our team has 60 years of combined experience in clinical genetics, advanced technologies, and building software companies. We are Emedgene, and we're making your genetics count. Thank you.